Alright, I just wanted to do a video on what's on my shelves. More so for the book side of things, but might as well start from the top. So, behind here I have a box of like filament. I got these gargoyle bookends, which are really cool. They're not actually doing their job right now, but they still look pretty cool. I have a signed Savant-ism CD, and then Savant cassette CD. And then I have the Lego Tumbler, Batman vs. Superman. I think this is like a die-cast model, which is pretty cool. Collector's Edition, World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade. I actually don't play that, but I did like the art book that came with it, so I got it. I got it from Goodwill for pretty cheap. I have this animated, or Batman animated series, like toy set, I guess. It's got like Batman, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin, all animated series. Like, I'm not sure if that'll come out clear on camera, but I had it when I was younger. I rebought it, and it's just a Goodwill find. I have the McFarlane Flash DC Rebirth figure, which is just chilling out up there on top of a few Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card boxes. This is a Robin Arkham City action figure. The box is a little torn up and worn, but... Right, sorry about that. So, I have this Lego AT-ST, the 1966 Batmobile. Lego. I have the animated series Batmobile. This one's like a die-cast. It's by Jada, I guess, but pretty cool. Haven't opened it. But yeah, the Final Fantasy figure up here is a Trading Arts, like Chibi Cloud. I got this back in like 2013, I think, but I haven't opened it. It's, let's see if I can actually, I probably can't take it out without making stuff fall over, but, yeah, just a lot of collectibles up here. A Magic the Gathering Shadows over Innistrad gift box, which was my favorite Magic the Gathering set. And then up above I have a, I think a Spin Master Batman figure. And underneath that is a animated series Hot Wheels Batmobile from like last year, which would be 2020. I had this Lego Adidas shoe, which I got free with, I think the Lego ISS that I got. But yeah, it's cute. It's small and I guess supposedly looks like a shoe. Then I got some statues. I like this red one a lot, actually. It's probably my favorite. It's got a lot of weight to it. I don't know what material it's made out of, but it's really clean. This polar bear I found at Goodwill. It just looked kind of cool, so that's that. This isn't the same bookend as the other side, but it's definitely similar. So also looks just as cool. So I have some boxed PC games here too. I got Half-Life, Wing Commander, this Comic Collector software, which is outdated now, but I do want to rip it at some point and see if I can like decompile it and just see how it was written, and then see if like there's any way to kind of get a feel for what it was like when it was up. But X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Riven, Tribes, Heimdall, 3D Lemmings, the StarCraft Battle Chest, which I think everyone has. My copy of FL Studio, which doesn't actually have a CD in it. It's literally just a product code, but I like the boxed version because it looks really cool. Then I got this Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure, which I think I got at like Walmart for like 15 bucks. Usually they're like way more than that, but that's that. I have all these Marvel Legends figures, which is like Ultimate Iron Man, Daredevil, and then I think this is the Mark 47? 46, I was close. And this is the one from Civil War. I do want to get the one from Homecoming because it looks like a mix of the two, of Mark 46 and Ultimate Iron Man. So if I can ever find that, I'll definitely pick it up. This giant box here is for Pokemon cards. It was like a gift set of sorts, but I got it for the art book actually, which is on the shelf below. So that's it kind of for the top shelves. So kind of onto the books, I suppose. These three shelves here are my comic collection, and then this one, oh, I take it back, sorry. All 6 of these shelves now are my comic collection. Before, I only had like 3 or 4 shelves populated, and then, yeah, I guess my collection just increased and working on a 7th shelf, but kind of going through what I have real quick. So the very first one here is called, I think it's Rusher? Oh, Crusher, right. Crusher Joe, which I I have no idea what it is, but the art looked really cool. Most of these books I actually found at Goodwill, actually. Some I got from like in stock trades. Pluto, which is another kind of like, I guess, manga kind of looking book. Haven't read it yet. Most of these actually I haven't read, at least not these exact copies. I've read most of these from like the library and just have been trying to build up my collection. Star Wars Tales here, actually I liked a lot as a kid. I got it from the library, and yeah, I just found it at a comic shop, like on their like clearance rack or whatever. I don't remember why I liked the book so much. I want to say it was kind of grounded and felt like a animated thing to, you know, 8-year-old me. But so then I got a few Titans books. These used to be in alphabetical order, but not anymore. So that one I haven't actually read because I just like the cover. One of these days I'll actually read them. There's Robin 3000. The Spawn cover was like super cool, so I had to get it. I don't know a whole lot about Spawn, but I definitely want to bring it up in the future and read more about it. Let's see, so this is Rocket Man, which I was looking at like it was like The Rocketeer, the Disney movie, but looks like it's a little different. It still looks pretty neat. It was like $2, so can't complain. Batman League of Gotham. This is more like a comic in a sense, but it's got some heft to it, so it's on the graphic novel shelf. Swamp Thing. That's number 4 Swamp Thing for New 52. Brightest Day, Volume 1. Which has, I don't know if it shows it in here, but one of my favorite covers is Brightest Day, or sorry, Blackest Night actually. Flash with the black Flash on the front, which I finally found. But yeah, I like the art in this a lot. So let's see, Justice League of America, Destiny, Stormwatch, haven't read that. Ultimate War, haven't read this, but I really want to actually, because to be honest, I didn't even know I had it until now. I guess I picked it up as like part of the deal. Animal Man #1 has some really crazy art. Batman Death in the Family, Arkham Asylum, those are both classics. Batman Jekyll and Hyde I've heard of, but I haven't actually read. These Aquaman books were actually my brother's, they're New 52, which has like insanely good art, and the story's pretty good too. The stuff at least the first 4, because they're written by Jeff Johns, but I don't think I read 5. I think I just went up to 3. But yeah, the art's insanely good, and I don't know, it feels like a really good modern interpretation of Aquaman. So Blue Beetle, kind of older looking style to it, so I probably will never read that, but at least it's on my shelf, I guess, as a collector. Batman and Robin, Boy Wonder. This is the one that no one liked because what's his name? Frank Miller wrote it, and it was like really controversial the way that Batman was interpreted. But it has some interesting elements to it. Batman Battle for the Cowl, Batman Tales of the Multiverse, Batman Vampire, Batman Strikes, which is, I actually loved this interpretation of Batman. Like, since the animated series kind of like, you know, stopped at a certain point, you know, this had like the Jackie Chan animator doing all the animation, and the way like Bane was characterized, and it wasn't like, you know, he's a master strategist, but just the giant red dude was like really crazy. Then Penguin was somehow acrobatic, Joker was a monkey. It's just, I don't know, I really like the interpretation. Batman Returns, the movie tie-in, which I like the art of, at least on the cover. Batman Deadman, Batman Snow, Batman Returns, official movie book, which I haven't actually read this yet. I probably should, because it might be like, I don't know if it's like a picture book kind of thing for the movie, but it might be like a graphic novel interpretation. Batman Unofficial, the official book of the movie, might still be the same thing. Honestly, I haven't opened these up yet, but they look to be actually about the same, like the same pictures on the back in a sense. Got 2 Assassin's Creed graphic novels, which I'll never read. City of Owls, which is the second New 52 Batman book, that's hardcover. Ant-Man, Second Chance Man, That's like #1, I guess, for Marvel's like Marvel Now thing. Maybe I'll read it one day. Nightwing. I'm trying to get all of these, but so far I only have 5 and 2. These are by Chuck Dixon, I think. Eventually I'll try to get the whole like first 15 issues just for like collecting purposes, and then I want to get the rest of the graphic novels as well. I really like how you know, one of his main baddies is Blockbuster, who I think is a pretty interesting character. Then we got Nightwing New 52 #1, Cyborg New 52 #1, Last of the Mohicans, which is, or Mohicans, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but got it at Goodwill. Probably never going to read it. Lenore, I don't know where I got this from, but yeah, I got it. I mean, it kind of looks like a Don't Starve kind of art style, or Tim Burton, maybe. Convergence Flashpoint. Convergence was something actually is like a guilty pleasure for me. A lot of people didn't like it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Okay, Astonishing X-Men by Joss Whedon, which I'll probably never read. It's #2, 52, #1. Dark Horse, like, I guess compilation here. It's like a like cover art, I guess. I think maybe it has samples in it of the comics, but I want to say it's just like a cover gallery. I'm trying not to mess up anything here. It's like in the side. I guess I have a random comic there. Swamp Thing Winter Special #1, which has like one of the best covers like on the planet. That one I want to take care of. Rage After the Impact, which is from the game. I actually really like the Rage game, so I picked up the tie-in book. I actually also try to make it a point to pick up tie-in books, because like no one else seems to like them, I guess. But I think they're really cool collector's items. Like this Tomb Raider one between Rage and Mouse. Never gonna read it, but just cool item to have. Complete Mouse, which is hardcover, found at a Goodwill, and probably will never read, but I heard it's really, really good. Secret Wars, still in the plastic. I read this from a library, so I have a copy of my own. It's hardcover. This is the more modern interpretation here. Pretty good cover art, at least. I should probably open it up again and just give it another read. It's been a while. Amazing Spider-Man Masterworks, Volume 1. Just to get a throwback there. Batman Long Halloween, classic. Nightfall #1, another classic. These two actually were really hard for me to find. It's Tron, the movie adaptation comic, which Tron is one of my favorite franchises like ever. So the fact that I found a comic for the first one is like really cool because the art looks sick. And then the second one is a prequel to Tron Legacy, which is Tron Betrayal. And I got both these for a really reasonable price, so I'm really happy that I got those, and haven't read them yet, but definitely happy to have them. Batman Europa is a really good one. This one's hardcover, but the art is like next level. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a painted storybook more than a comic. It's really nice. Then I have the first rendition of Secret Wars, also with really good art on the front. Looks like it's from Alex Ross. Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Collection, #1, softcover by, I can never pronounce his last name, Straczynski, I think? JMS, I think is how it's abbreviated, but yeah, it's a good one. The art's good, the story's pretty good. That one has, I think, Ezekiel, and like it's where Morlun was first introduced, the like spider killer. And then Meteor Men, haven't read that one yet. This seems like an indie one. Action Bible. Amulet, which is like a kid's graphic novel. Actually has some really good art. It's very, I guess, fantastical. Very, again, storybooky, I guess. It's pretty solid, actually. The art on the front kind of draws it out, kind of how it looks, but yeah, I don't know. I like that one. Magic the Gathering, an official strategy guide. This isn't really a graphic novel. One of these days I'll read it, but I have some crazy weird respect for like old Magic the Gathering art, so that's why that's here. Artemis Fowl graphic novel. Tried reading it a few times when I was younger, never got into it, but I remember certain parts of it, which is why I own a copy myself. Pigeons from Hell, never read, but it's by Dark Horse, or published by Dark Horse. Preacher Book 1, never read, haven't watched a TV series, but definitely on the list. Punisher War Machine, probably one of the cooler renditions of Punisher in my opinion. He gets a hold of the War Machine armor, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, I suppose. I haven't read it too much. I've read like a lot of snippets online, so that one's definitely on the to-read list sometime soon. Boba Fett, Death, Flies, and Treachery, haven't read, still in the plastic. Spider-Man Encyclopedia, this one's supposed to be somewhat Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, need to take a look at that one actually, now that I kind of lay my eyes on it for a second time or third time. Road to Flashpoint, kind of a miss in my opinion, but hardcover, kind of neat. Green Lantern Super Spectacular, not sure what this is. I got it, I think, with the other Boba Fett book and the Spider-Man Encyclopedia, so should probably check it out sometime. Right, Firestorm Nuclear Man #1, Invincible Iron Man Demon. I guess I should just reiterate, most of these I'm getting either at Goodwill or on discount, like clearances.